How to avoid dialysis. This daily drink flushes toxins and saves failing kidneys. Are your kidneys slowly shutting down without you even knowing? Do you feel more tired than usual, struggle with swelling in your feet or ankles, or find yourself needing more salt or caffeine just to function? What if the problem isn't aging, but something silently building up inside your body? What you're about to hear might shock you. Because one of the most common causes of kidney decline after 60 isn't high blood pressure or diabetes alone. It's the silent accumulation of toxins in your bloodstream, worsened by one daily mistake almost everyone makes. But here's the hopeful part. There's a simple, natural drink, used in many parts of the world but ignored by most doctors, that can help flush these toxins out gently, support your kidneys, and even delay or avoid dialysis entirely. In just a few moments, we'll uncover exactly what this drink is, how to prepare it, and the 5 dangerous habits that are likely overloading your kidneys right now. Let's begin with number 5, because it's the one you're most likely doing every single morning without realizing the damage. Number 5, because this one hides in plain sight, and you might be doing it every single morning. It's that first cup of coffee. Yes, coffee. Now, before you throw out your mug, let's talk about why this matters. Coffee has been praised for its antioxidants, its ability to help with mental alertness, and even its links to longevity in some studies. But here's what most people over 60 don't realize. When your kidneys are already under pressure, that beloved caffeine fix might be pushing them closer to failure. Here's how. Caffeine is a natural diuretic, which means it tells your body to get rid of water fast. You might notice this in the form of more frequent urination after your morning cup. But the problem isn't just about water loss, it's what goes out with that water. Every time you urinate under the influence of caffeine, your kidneys lose essential minerals like magnesium and potassium. These are crucial for cellular repair, nerve function, and most importantly, kidney filtration. Think of your kidneys like 2 overworked filters. They're trying to clean out waste, manage fluid balance, and stabilize electrolytes. But when they're dehydrated and drained of minerals, that filter starts to clog, slow down, and eventually fail. According to a study published in the journal Kidney International, chronic caffeine intake has been linked to increased kidney workload, particularly in people already suffering from hypertension or mild renal impairment. And here's the deeper emotional cost. Most men and women don't notice anything at first. Maybe a little fatigue in the afternoon, a bit of swelling around the ankles, then more frequent bathroom trips at night. And then one day, your doctor mentions reduced kidney function during a routine test. That's how it starts, quiet, creeping, and entirely preventable. This might not seem like a big deal, especially if coffee has been part of your routine for years. But let's connect the dots. Kidney strain leads to fluid retention. Fluid retention causes swelling in the legs. That swelling slows you down. And slower movement increases your risk of falls, poor circulation, and fatigue. You start to feel like your body is slowing faster than your spirit. And it's scary. So how do you know if this applies to you? Ask yourself, do you get lightheaded when you stand up quickly? Do your calves feel tight or swollen by evening? Are you drinking coffee but still feel tired by mid-morning? Have you been told your creatinine levels are slightly elevated? These are the little signs. Your body is whispering before it starts to shout. Now here's the good news. You don't have to give up coffee entirely. But you do need to hydrate strategically. The kidneys are incredibly resilient when supported the right way. One simple change is to drink a kidney-friendly flushing drink first, before your coffee. This helps protect the kidneys, hydrate your system, and reduce the mineral loss that caffeine can trigger. We'll reveal this daily drink soon, and when you hear what's in it, you'll understand why so many seniors in traditional cultures have never seen a dialysis machine in their lives. But first, ask yourself this. Do you wake up with dry lips or a dry mouth? Do you feel stiff or foggy in the morning, even after sleeping? Are your bathroom trips short, frequent, and not very satisfying? You're not imagining it. These are early signs of kidney overload, and it often starts with something as small as the order in which you drink. Hydration before stimulation. It's a simple shift, but for some it's the difference between declining kidney function and healing. If this is resonating, now might be a good time to subscribe to this channel. We share these life-saving insights every day, specifically for people over 60 who want to feel better, move stronger, and live longer, without medication when possible. And don't forget to visit thegoldenyearsrx.com, our private community of seniors committed to taking their health into their own hands. You'll find stories, solutions, and real support there every day. If you're going to keep it in your life, do it consciously. Have your morning drink, but after flushing your kidneys with the right balance of fluid, minerals, and herbs. You'll learn exactly what those are coming up. The key is not deprivation, it's timing. Support your kidneys before you stimulate your nerves. Hydrate before you caffeinate. That single decision could mean preserving your kidney function for years longer and delaying or even avoiding the need for dialysis. Now let's talk about another common habit, one that seems healthy, one that's often labeled as good for digestion. But in reality, it could be slowly dehydrating your kidneys from the inside out. Number 4 is something almost every health-conscious senior adds to their breakfast routine. It's often seen as a sign of discipline and vitality, but for your kidneys, it might be an invisible drain. We're talking about grapefruit juice. Yes, that bright, tangy drink you see in every hotel breakfast buffet and labeled as heart-healthy in supermarkets. It's praised for its vitamin C content, its bitterness that supposedly cuts through morning sluggishness, and its supposed weight control benefits. But here's what most people over 60 don't realize. Grapefruit juice can quietly damage your kidneys if you drink it the wrong way. Let's explain why. Grapefruit contains a group of compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds interfere with an important enzyme in the liver and intestines known as CYP3A4. This enzyme helps your body break down many common medications, especially the ones prescribed for blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, and even kidney protection. When this enzyme is blocked, the medications build up in your system, often to dangerous levels. This puts your kidneys under severe stress as they try to filter what the liver couldn't. It's like pouring petrol into an engine that's only meant for diesel. The system might still run for a while, but behind the scenes, it's eroding itself. And the more medications you take, the bigger the problem becomes. According to the British Journal of Clinical Pharmacology, even one glass of grapefruit juice can affect the metabolism of over 85 different drugs. Some of these can stay elevated in your bloodstream for up to 72 hours, increasing your risk of toxicity, internal swelling, and pressure on the kidneys. But it doesn't stop there. Grapefruit juice also contains high levels of potassium, which might sound healthy, but when your kidneys are struggling, they can't regulate potassium properly. Too much potassium can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, and even sudden fainting episodes, all of which reduce your confidence to walk, move, and live freely. Think about how that ties in. Have you ever felt your legs twitch at night? Or experienced strange muscle tightness for no clear reason? Do you ever get short of breath without exertion? These can all be subtle signs that your kidneys are losing their ability to regulate your internal chemistry, and grapefruit juice may be making it worse. It's frustrating, isn't it? Something you thought was helping could actually be adding to the problem. But this is not about blame. It's about awareness. You're not imagining the confusion. You've been told one thing, eat more fruits, and then you find out some fruits may be quietly harming your organs. That's why this video matters. Here's the good news. There are safer citrus alternatives that support kidney function without the risks. Lemons and limes, for example, contain citric acid, which helps dissolve kidney stones and flush out toxins naturally. They don't interact dangerously with medications and have a gentler effect on potassium levels. So if you enjoy a zesty drink in the morning, Try switching from grapefruit juice to a warm glass of lemon water. Add a slice of fresh ginger or a few drops of apple cider vinegar for even more detoxifying power. This small switch can help your kidneys breathe again. It gives your body a moment of relief instead of a chemical overload. And it helps you preserve your independence, mobility, and daily energy, which is the goal, right? Before we move on, ask yourself this. Have you ever been told to watch your potassium but not given specifics? Have you ever felt lightheaded after drinking juice or experienced strange cramping without explanation? These are signs your kidneys might be struggling with an invisible load. And once again, it's not your fault. You were never told that something as healthy as grapefruit juice could have such hidden costs, but now you know. And with that knowledge comes power. The power to change one drink, one decision, one morning at a time. Now let's shift focus, because the next item in our countdown isn't a drink. It's a mindset. A common belief many seniors carry, and it's slowly draining their kidneys without them ever noticing. You might have heard it from your doctor. You might have even said it yourself. Now here's something unexpected at number 3. It's not a food, not a drink, not even a supplement. It's a belief, one that's deeply embedded in how many seniors think about their health. A belief that sounds responsible on the surface, but beneath it lies a quiet surrender that's slowly draining your kidneys and stealing your energy. It's the idea that I'll just let the doctors handle it. At first glance, that might sound harmless. After all, doctors are trained. They have the degrees, the experience, the prescriptions. But here's the problem. That mindset can cause you to ignore the daily habits that actually determine whether your kidneys survive or fail. Let's unpack that. Kidney disease doesn't come with fireworks or loud warning signs. It creeps in slowly. One skipped water bottle at a time. One extra painkiller here. One blood pressure spike there. A bit more salt in the soup. A few weeks of missing your walks. You feel fine until you don't. And when you finally sit in the doctor's office, numbers on a blood test suddenly decide your fate. Words like renal insufficiency, proteinuria, or EGFR are thrown around. You nod politely, even though they sound like a foreign language. And before you know it, the conversation shifts to managing decline rather than reversing it. But that's the hidden cost of leaving it all in the hands of medicine. What most people don't realize is that up to 40% of chronic kidney decline is driven by lifestyle, not genetics, not bad luck, not your age. According to the National Institute for Health and Care Excellence, consistent hydration, low-sodium diets, movement, and proper sleep can delay dialysis by years, sometimes indefinitely. So the idea that it's out of your hands is more dangerous than any single food or drink. It leads to passive decline. You stop checking your habits. You let the toxins build up quietly. You think you're doing everything right, and the worst part is no one tells you otherwise. Have you felt this too? That quiet inner voice that says, I guess this is just how it goes after 60? That fatigue that creeps in mid-morning and doesn't let up? That sense of overwhelm when another prescription gets added to the list and you're not even sure what it's for? You're not imagining it. That's your body trying to send a signal. And here's the hopeful part. You can take that power back, one small step at a time. Because while doctors are there for the emergencies and the numbers, you are the one who makes the daily choices that determine your long-term health. And one of those powerful daily choices is what you drink when you wake up. Imagine if the first thing you drank in the morning wasn't coffee or grapefruit juice or nothing at all, but a warm glass of lemon and cucumber water with a pinch of turmeric and a splash of apple cider vinegar. This isn't magic. It's chemistry your kidneys understand. The lemon alkalizes and provides citrate. The cucumber hydrates without spiking sodium. The turmeric fights silent inflammation. The vinegar gently improves blood sugar balance. Together, they act like a gentle rinse, flushing out the microtoxins, that would otherwise settle in your kidney tissues. And no, this isn't about quitting medicine. It's about making medicine more effective. It's about turning your kitchen into a tool of defense, not just survival. So ask yourself, do you want to watch your numbers decline on a chart, or do you want to feel your kidneys getting stronger with every sip? Do you want to wait until it's too late, or do you want to wake up tomorrow and make a choice your body will thank you for? Most people ignore this mindset shift. But that's where the damage starts. Because if you don't believe your daily choices matter, you'll stop making them. So here's what you can do right now. Write down your morning routine. What you drink, when you move, how often you urinate, whether your legs feel stiff or light. Then ask, is this building my kidneys or draining them? That simple reflection is the first step to long-term independence. Coming up next is something so common, it's often handed out at hospitals, and yet it quietly clogs your kidneys with every sip. Most people think of it as harmless, even hydrating. But wait until you hear what it's really doing to your kidneys when you're already vulnerable. Now here's something most people completely overlook at number 2. It's not a food or a belief, it's a liquid that's often seen as harmless, even helpful. It's offered in hospitals. It's stocked in nearly every senior's fridge. It's marketed as gentle, clear, and perfectly fine for hydration. I'm talking about fruit juice. Yes, even the ones labeled 100% pure or not from concentrate. Orange juice, apple juice, cranberry, grape. They may look innocent in a glass, but if your kidneys are already under strain, this sweet sip could be quietly pushing you closer to dialysis. Now don't get me wrong, fruit itself is not the enemy. But juice? Juice is fruit without the fiber. It's liquid sugar, stripped of the protective barriers nature intended. And when you remove the fiber, something dangerous happens. The sugar hits your bloodstream like a freight train. Your blood sugar spikes. Your insulin follows. Your kidneys pay the price. Here's what most people don't realize. Every time your blood sugar surges, it damages the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys, the glomeruli. These microscopic filters are like sieves, carefully deciding what stays in your blood and what gets flushed out. But when they're flooded with glucose and inflammation, they start to scar. Over time, that scarring becomes permanent. That's what doctors call glomerulosclerosis. And it's one of the key drivers behind chronic kidney failure. In fact, according to data from the UK's National Health Service, diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure, not high blood pressure, not age, not salt. And one of the biggest hidden contributors to diabetic kidney damage? Juice. It doesn't matter if it's natural. It doesn't matter if it has added vitamin C. Your kidneys don't see labels. They see the flood of fructose, the oxidative stress, the pressure to filter what they were never meant to handle in such a concentrated form. Now think about this. How often do you or someone you love pour a glass of orange juice just to take your pills? Or sip cranberry juice because it's good for UTIs? Or drink apple juice because it's easier to digest? It's these small, repeated habits that slowly chip away at kidney strength. And what's worse, these sugars don't just harm your kidneys. They reduce your energy. They increase your thirst. They make you urinate more often, especially at night. And every bathroom trip at 2 or 3 a.m., that's your body struggling to process what it can't handle, waking you up because your kidneys are overwhelmed. Have you noticed it? That pattern where you fall asleep fine but wake up groggy, confused, maybe even dizzy in the middle of the night. That's not just age. It might be your kidneys screaming for help. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up all sweetness. You just need to shift from juice to infusion. Instead of orange juice in the morning, try warm water with a slice of fresh orange and a sprig of mint. It smells amazing, lightly flavors the water, and hydrates without spiking your sugar. Instead of cranberry juice, soak a few cranberries in hot water with ginger. It delivers the antioxidants and urinary benefits without flooding your system with fructose. And if you miss apple juice, try a cinnamon stick in a jug of chilled water with thin apple slices. It's refreshing, kind to your kidneys, and supports healthy digestion. These swaps aren't just easy, they're powerful. They hydrate the right way. They reduce inflammation. They support steady blood sugar. And they allow your kidneys to rest instead of constantly working overtime. So let me ask you this. What's in your glass right now? Is it helping your body recover? Or is it silently contributing to fatigue, poor sleep, and creeping kidney decline? You don't have to make a huge change today. Just start with your next drink. Be mindful. Choose whole hydration. Give your kidneys the support they've been quietly begging for. And if you're appreciating this level of insight, there's even more waiting for you. Hit that subscribe button and stay connected. You'll also want to visit thegoldenyearsrx.com, where we break down daily health habits into simple, practical steps you can do from home. Join a community of seniors who've taken back their health one glass at a time. Now let's get to number 1. This is what the entire video has been building toward, the daily drink that research suggests may flush toxins, support filtration, and even delay dialysis. It's time to finally answer what you came here to discover. Let's go there now. This might sound too simple to be true, but the most powerful kidney-supporting drink, backed by decades of emerging research, is warm lemon water with a pinch of bicarbonate of soda. That's right. A simple combination of water, lemon juice, and baking soda, taken at the right time, could be the single most underestimated tool for flushing toxins and protecting your kidneys from decline. Let's break it down gently. Your kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood every single day. That's a massive job. And as you age, this workload increases because toxins build up faster, blood vessels stiffen, and your filtration speed, known as GFR, begins to slow down. But here's what most people never hear from their doctors. Your kidneys are incredibly sensitive to acidity. That's because when your blood becomes too acidic, even slightly, your kidneys have to work twice as hard to neutralize that acid and restore balance. Think of it like trying to clean a sink while someone keeps pouring in muddy water. No matter how much you scrub, the dirt keeps coming back. That's how your kidneys feel when your internal pH is off. Now here's the surprising part. A study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that patients with chronic kidney issues who consumed a daily bicarbonate supplement, which is just another name for baking soda, were able to slow the progression of kidney disease significantly. It's believed that bicarbonate helps buffer excess acid in the bloodstream, giving your kidneys a break from constantly fighting to keep things balanced. Add in lemon, and you've got a dynamic duo. Lemon contains citrate, a natural compound that not only alkalizes the body, but also helps prevent kidney stones by reducing calcium oxalate buildup. And when you drink this warm first thing in the morning, before food, it signals your liver and kidneys to activate gentle detoxification pathways. Not harsh flushing like a juice cleanse, but a calm, supportive nudge to do what your body already knows how to do. But here's the catch. It has to be done correctly. Start with warm, not hot, water. About 1 mug's worth, roughly 250 milliliters. Squeeze in half a lemon, fresh. Don't use bottled juice. It doesn't contain the active enzymes your kidneys need. Then add just a pinch, around 1/8 of a teaspoon, of aluminum-free bicarbonate of soda. Stir gently and sip slowly on an empty stomach. This isn't about shocking your system. It's about setting your body's internal terrain for balance and healing. Most seniors report subtle but profound shifts within the first week. Less bloating, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, clearer urine, lighter feeling legs, even improved mental clarity. It's like giving your kidneys a much-needed sigh of relief after years of silent service. Have you tried everything from cranberry pills to kidney cleanses with no real results? This simple drink might be the missing piece. But here's something even more fascinating. When combined with a low-sodium, low-protein evening meal, this drink can reduce the pressure on your kidneys overnight, helping you sleep deeper and wake up with fewer urges to urinate. That's right. It supports both your filtration and your rest. Of course, always consult with your doctor before beginning any new routine, especially if you're on medication or managing a condition like high blood pressure. But more and more forward-thinking nephrologists are encouraging gentle bicarbonate use, particularly in early to mid-stage kidney disease. Why? Because the research is undeniable. It works with your body, not against it. This might not seem revolutionary, but remember, real healing rarely comes in fancy packaging. Sometimes the most powerful remedies are the ones hiding in your kitchen, quietly waiting to be discovered. So let me leave you with this. Your kidneys are the silent heroes of your body. They never complain. They never take a day off. But they've been carrying a burden for years through sugar, dehydration, stress, and acidic foods. It's time to give something back. Make this drink a part of your morning routine. Listen to how your body responds. Be patient. Be consistent. You might just find that the path to avoiding dialysis doesn't start in a clinic. It starts with a cup of warm lemon water in your own hands. And if you've made it this far, chances are you care deeply about your health and longevity. So don't stop here. Tap subscribe so you never miss a vital tip, and visit thegoldenyearsrx.com to join our free community of seniors who are living proof that it's never too late to heal. You'll find guidance, daily checklists, and stories from others just like you who turned their health around, one small step at a time. Thank you for being here. You're not alone, and your kidneys are worth fighting for.